Hi. So we are still trying to get the last two pieces of wait, last two pieces, memories of this. But we're gonna go to the castle first because I have a theory. Okay, so no, why would the star path be showing up? I'm done with it. Okay, so we're still trying to do this. Calmer of Chaos, that's getting the other two pieces of the puzzle. Jungle Bungles, we're all thinking means going into the castle and going into the Lion King realm. And then there's More Than a Mirage, which we're thinking means going into the Aladdin realm. We're not sure, and I haven't been able to watch my videos in the last few days because I've been catching up from other days when I wasn't able to do it. My husband doesn't like me watching watching my YouTube videos when, yeah, see, this one's still highlighted, so unless this is going for 4 days, and, like 4 days, 4 days, and 5 days, or something like that, I don't get it. But we're gonna go in the other one. I found one in here yesterday. Unless they're gonna do it for like 4 days, and then 5 days. I'm done with this. I feel like it should have triggered the next one because I'm done with this one. Either that or mine's broken. I don't know. Hold on. Gonna have some water. Well, it helped a tiny bit. Okay, so we've been going into the Lion King realm just to see if anything's different. No? Okay. I was just thinking, like in the valley we water the mushrooms, so like, I don't know what to do. Unless we're supposed to be picking up the bugs again. But that doesn't seem to be it either. Because there seems to be a lot of those. No. Well, I guess I better catch up on some of my videos. I feel really bad for one of the families I watch a lot because their kitty cat, you know, just, you know, she's just like their kid to them, and anyway, she's having heart problems and kidney problems, and she has been for quite a while, and I'm just worried that they're going to lose her. We lost Coral earlier this year, so I know what they're going through. I'm kind of afraid that it's going to be one of those things where she is at the doctor's and that's when it happens, you know. Okay, but let's talk about pleasanter things. I still have not seen anything different here either. So, like I said, I think I'm going to have to watch my videos and see what happens. I've noticed that a lot of the people I watch, they're not as far as I am with some things. Like, one of them was still needing to go here to get Aladdin. I hope that wasn't a spoiler alert for anybody, but yeah, so I don't see anything different here either. There's the monkeys. Wait, I can talk to the monkey. Let's talk a monkey talk. That's not gonna help. So, I made my dream snap, and I was gonna, you know, like, if I came up with anything better, I was gonna change it. And then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it. Anybody who's seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory might get what I was trying to go for, so... So hopefully that'll be an okay thing. Oh, dang it. It was a trip to the beach, and I didn't write down the other one. Dang it. Okay, so every Saturday I do Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I don't know why I chose Saturday, but I did. So, the first answer for Wheel of Fortune was a trip to the beach. But I don't remember what the one for Jeopardy was. It just means that I have to go and watch like the very end of the video and see what it was. I've come up with some interesting ones like chocolate PlayStation.
Time to rustle up some grub.
I don't know if that was the actual you know, the actual words, but it was something like that. So I'm like, you know, because I was trying to figure out what you you know, what you come up with for a Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy video, so they, you know, so they want to come and watch it. And I was like, let's use the last, you know, the last puzzle for every video. I mean, the last puzzle for each game, you know, put together, so it comes up with a weird thing every time. Unless I get Chocolate PlayStation again, that would be interesting. And then in that case, you would be able to tell the difference because, you know, like one's going to be in, like, say, April 2024, and the other one's going to be in, say, December 2025. Just making up stuff here. Okay. So, like I said, I'm still trying to find the digging spots, and if the digging spots thing is done already, I'm gonna be sad because I didn't get them all. Okay. Nope. I'm coming up with that scenario because I'm not seeing any that are what do I have in my... Okay, nothing. Well, not much. Not nothing, but not much. Oh! Come on, baby. There you go. I don't like it when they're, I really don't like it when they're just standing there. Kind of makes me think that they froze up or something. Oh, okay. So I figured out exactly what to do if you need to level up a character. It's not the most interesting content, but it worked. I just planted a bunch of pumpkins and leveled up Cheshire Cat. So you may be thinking that that's way too fast and, you know, why'd you do it? Well, I did it because I'm trying to audio my story and I've been putting it off because of gameplay. So, trying to get back into finishing because I'm pretty close to being finished. At least with the next chapter, and then I've got 9 pages. That's going to stop me for a little bit because I'm going to be like, 9 pages? But then I'm going to get to where there's only 5 pages, and there's 4 pages, and yeah. But I know me, it's gonna feel like, oh my goodness. At least at first, so. But I really want to do the next one because I think the next one has the part that I keep thinking of. Natalie has a boyfriend named Romeo. Maybe she hasn't met him yet in the next one, but anyway, in one of the next few books, she's definitely going to meet him. They go to, I think it's, they go to the prom for the first time together. Oh, I see. Oh, you know, like their first official date is the prom. And, you know, Romeo and Juliet, I just liked the name Romeo.
Ugh.
There's some people that actually have that as their actual name. So I named him Romeo. And I came up with a story that, you know, because most people know Romeo and Juliet. You know, at least the title. You know, I came up with the story that his mom really liked that book. And that's how she named him. Could have sworn I did this yesterday about 3 times. Huh. Well, this is not seeming to work. Huh. And I have the idea that if I can't get the last 2 pieces of this puzzle, that I won't trigger the other 2 events.
Okay, people look alive. Rise and shine.
I don't know if that's true, but it just feels like it is. So then I've got the fear of missing out. I mean, we assume that it's going to be... We assume that it's going to be, you know, coming up next year, but what if it doesn't? What if they wait a while? You know, we don't know what's going to happen. And it seems like there's a lot less of these digging spots just because we're trying to find digging spots. Huh. Anyway, I'll be posting this later today in case you need to. I always post whatever I do in this game just in case there was something that somebody else needed to do and couldn't figure out how. Like maybe you're still struggling doing the Toy Story realm because you can't figure out what you're supposed to do. You know, because I was thinking go in there, pick up those paw prints. Well, that's not how it works. You water them. So if you're like in a gameplay, you know, like, not gameplay, but, what? It's out of sync by 20 minutes. That means my internet's acting up. My internet always acts up when it says it's excellent. Really? That's funny, because if top Dream Snap submissions is on, how come it never shows them to me? Really? Wow, that didn't work. Okay, I still don't know how to get pictures from over there to my computer, but, or at least not right now. I'll be back. Hi. We're back, so, in theory, not that, yeah, thank you. So in theory, we can, do this, but maybe not, I don't know. Because we were just trying to save and it refused. And then, okay, oh, sorry. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the answer to trying to figure out what the last answer is to the Jeopardy, and then I can go and change the name because I forgot to change the name before I posted it. Well, I am not seeing like any of these. So I do know that I got it right and the computer bot contestant, Robert, got it wrong. That's all I know though.
We have to stop Ursula from taking control of this valley.
Okay. Proud author and Robert. But I didn't actually say that. So I wasn't at all confident of what the answer was. So I didn't, oh, Edgar. Okay. That's the last, thing. I was talking about Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, and then this is Edgar. Now with an extra 5 though. Okay, there we go. Save changes. And then just a sec. Okay, so this is... Excuse you, I did not say that. Thank you. That's so rude. I was trying to change the title and it went down to, you have to answer if it's made for kids. A trip to the beach. Edgar. So every single one of my videos goes into the games I like to play. If I bother to actually do what I... You know, if I actually bother to do the whole 9 yards, they all go into games I like to play. But they also go into the category, like, if you just like my Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy videos, then then there's a there's a playlist for that. If you just like my Minecraft videos, there's a playlist for that. Although be warned that some of them are really long. Like yesterday, okay, yesterday I was not going to actually be on there that long, and then my sister got on there, and I was like, okay, I will play with my sister. So far I am not finding what I was looking for, so I may not even have the trigger for the... I haven't found one that would give me an orb, so maybe I should have stayed on there yesterday. Because there's supposed to be purple ones, and I don't have any. It may be one of those things where they thought that, you know, everybody would have it by now. I don't. I would, you know, like, I had other things to do. Like, I need to do laundry today. You know, I need to do laundry. I need to finish that chapter at the very least. I'm still building that Minecraft build. So I got frustrated, and I'm like, okay, I don't like that we can't have the ships. And
I love
you
how
know,
everything
the ships
here
in
is
the ocean, and you know, that's what we're supposed to have. I mean, the ocean makes me personally seasick, but you know, the ocean on Minecraft, it can be nice and still, so I don't have to worry about it. Well, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna not get my goal here. If that's still, you know, if that getting those two puzzle pieces is what triggers it, I may not be able to get it. But I've been going on here every day. You know, I've been going on here every day, and it does not seem like it's gonna happen. So I am gonna park myself here because I recently discovered I really need to go upstairs. And it's a little more desperate than I thought, so I'll be back.
This village is different, but it reminds me of home too.
Okay, so I just scared the heck out of one of my cats. um, she's way up at the top of the cat tree, and I was able to pet like an inch of her. Yeah, all of these just look normal. They don't look like... they don't look like they're, the other kind with the big purple... Well, little purple, but... Huh. Yeah, I'm just saying that, if you're having an event, you should have it until the person is done. If it's, if it's raining for 13 days, you gotta have the, purple, the purple digging spots until the person is done with the thing, unless it goes past, unless it goes past the 13 days, then I could understand it, but it hasn't even been in like 4 days, I think. I don't know. Hold on, Bianca. There you go. Okay. Now run!
My neighbors are great.
Excuse me, Mickey. Bianca's trying to earn her fishies. I don't know why she's making me make her earn her fishies, but... Okay, now I haven't looked in the plaza, and I have not looked in the
Mother knows
Peaceful Meadow. So we're gonna go over here, and then we'll come on later after we get the laundry done and breakfast eaten, because it's 10:03 where I'm at, 10 a.m. And I haven't eaten breakfast. Usually I like to eat it in the 8 o'clock hour, but I keep waking up at the wrong time. Although today there's a very good reason for that. I just could not sleep last night, and I don't know why. Probably part of that... Oh, where did we see that? Probably part of that was that I had the wrong story on.
This place is so strange.
Like instead of Harry Potter downloaded on my computer, instead of Harry Potter, being soothing, my brain's like, maybe my brain last night anyway was like, I am so over this, what I need to do is download the next book. Except for I can't sleep to that one. That one's not okay to sleep to. I will literally wake up in the middle of the night when the basilisk is talking. It's just such a, it's such a creepy part, and Jim Dale, says it perfectly, so. So, like, I'm like, no, I don't want to listen to that, especially if I'm asleep. Like, my imagination comes up with enough junk to be worried about to last me a lifetime. This side, okay. Like something casts a shadow at the top of the stairs. And it always looks like it's a person. But it's not really there. And I know it. But my imagination is saying, oh yes it is. It doesn't feel like when we were in Tahoe. When we were in Tahoe, there was like a really evil shadow at the top of the stairs. And he stared down at me. And I did not like that. That was some scary stuff. And my husband never understood why I was scared. And it's like, it looks like it looks like an evil ghost, not just a ghost, like Casper or something like that. It looks like an evil ghost. Oh yeah, over there. So I'm hoping that by going out of the game and going back into it, it made it to where I can actually get this. Okay. So we now have 310. Ooh. But yeah, we didn't get any of the purple digging spots. So I hope it's not one of those things where it was only running for the 3 days.
Wonder what's for breakfast. I haven't seen a lot of grubs around.
So we'll try again later. But I didn't get any orbs this time. And when that was going on, we were getting orbs all the time. So this may be one of those things where I sabotaged myself and should have been playing longer, but yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put some stuff up. Okay, so we'll put this and this up first. And this. Oh, I just realized something. Oh. That kind of is not good. Oh no, that's purple. Not that one, this one. So it's a little disorganized because I still don't know where these are on first sight. But I'm getting used to my new storage, you know, since the, ooh. Okay. So that's glass. That's the... Oh, the Club Rush. Common Club Rush. So, I looked it up in the, thing, and it made it look like it was a building kind of tool. Not that one, this one. And so I'm like, okay, that's what we're gonna have. I think I put that out there. I mean, that's where we're gonna have it, here in the building tool area. There, and we can sell 3 of those and put the seeds up wherever we put the seeds. I don't know where we put the seeds. Okay, so we're putting seeds here. There. Because I know that we do not need any of the rest of that stuff. And that'll be the last thing we do here.
Hey there. Whoa.
Yeah, we'll went to all the air. Oh! Yeah, see? All of the ones that I'm getting right now are that. Huh. Oh, Brownie. Brownie is hungry. Maybe Brownie will accidentally find us the last 2 pieces. Apparently not, but... But at least we fed him.
These fools have no idea what magic could be controlled here.
Well, if we go down here, we should have fed them earlier. But if we go down here, maybe we could feed the turtles. And we'll just happen to... There's 1 turtle. And there's 2 turtles. Oh yeah, so I was watching, it's either Sarah or Mr. Sky, one of those 2. And they're standing there, and the turtle did not want to, did not want to at all, look up, so they did not want to look up, so we could feed them. Or he could feed them. That's what I was looking for! Please be a memory. Please be a memory. Really? I went all through this place so I could find one of those. Well, at least it's still going on. But like I said, I gotta do some laundry and I gotta work on my story and, you know, stuff like that. So I'll have to come on here later. And my Minecraft build. But I get to do my Minecraft build and it's like, this is taking forever, but I keep doing it and I keep doing it and I keep doing it and I keep... Because, you know, I know that as soon as I get done, I'm going to be so happy. Well, now I want to go all the way around the place and see if there's any more. You know, I'm just saying, all I need is 2 more, and then those spots can go away for all I care. But not until then. You know, I almost feel like I'm walking around with a shotgun or something. You know, one of those soldiers from a movie. So I put these 4 here specifically because of a dream snap, but I probably need to bring them over to be with the other animals, especially the fluffy white cloud, fluffy pink cloud, whatever, turtle, because I can barely see that turtle. So I'm sorry, I was going to end the stream and then I was like, well, I probably better go ooh, hey. Hey, little guy. Little guy. Little guy.
When I imagined far-off places, I never imagined this.
Well, Belle, I wish you could tell me where the little raccoon went. That would, you know, that would be nice. It would probably overtax, you know, it would probably make it too hard for the, what are those called? Switch. It would probably make it too hard for the Switch to keep up. But it would be cool if you could, you know, you find out that there's a character in the area and you can go, do you have any idea where this one went? You know, you go up to them, you talk to them, and it could count as an extra conversation. You know, an extra talk to this person. You know, because sometimes you just need that one more and you can get the star path done. And and you just can't do it, and then you're having to wait until tomorrow, and it's so frustrating. Especially if you have some adulting to do. You know, because some of the Star Path stuff is like, you know, it's gonna take you a few days, and I like totally grinded it out the first day. So it was like 6-hour stream. Maybe more. Okay, not that I want him to, but I feel like he should have bolted a few times. Ran away. Yeah, I feel like he should have ran away a few times, but he didn't, so. I just saw one. Yeah. I was gonna say, I just saw one around here. So last night, I couldn't sleep. Now, add to that Bobby really wanted to cuddle.
Gorgeous in the morning. But then I'm gorgeous
So, I think she was a little cold because she has short hair. I don't know how she could be cold in this house. It's got excellent, what do you call that? Insulation. It's got excellent insulation, and it wasn't, well, to me, it wasn't that cold. But like I said, she's a short hair, so she's, it's weird though, because you would think that she's used to my sister's house, because, you know, she was my sister's cat. They're supposedly, I don't know if this is still in the ideas or not, but they're supposed to be moving somewhere East Coast area, and maybe not, you know, the exact coast, but, you know, the east side of America. And I think part of that is because my brother-in-law thinks that I'm a disruptive influence with my sister. Don't ask me how that happens, but I mean, I got some theories, but, you know, I'm not sharing them here. Anyway, so we, even though we weren't ready for another cat yet, we were going to let God give us the next cat, you know, like he usually does. You know, and it was going to be a surprise, but, okay, so I don't know if, like, I don't know if this was, like, God saying Bobby is the next cat, or if it was more of a, guess what, you got another kid, you know. whether you like it or not. But we weren't ready. You know, we just lost Coral in January, and then we got Bobby in March, I think. So we hadn't had time to calm down about, you know, Coral not being around anymore. And, you know, we told the boys that she had to go live with the kitty doctor. And I don't feel like a liar because, whether certain people said so or not, it does say in the Bible, all animals go to heaven, so. I mean, not all animals, but all of God's creations go to heaven. Something like that. Anyway. So I was like, how can he say that? Because, hey, I don't think I had that one yet. Anyway, I'm like, how can he say that? Because it's right there in the Bible. I'm sorry if you know, either don't have a religion or, you know, have a different one. You know, you don't have to, like, take what I'm saying to mean that I'm trying to make you, you know, listen to my religion or anything like that. It's just, you know, that's a very important part of my life. So, that's what I did. Oh. Okay, so lately, okay, Firma family, I think it says. I mean, I think that's how you pronounce it. They've been posting videos of, you know, their cat is ailing, so that they've been posting videos of that a lot. Yay! Okay, just one more, and one more, and maybe I will trigger one of the other two parts of the event to come up. And it was so weird because, anyway, they posted a video of story time with Grandpa. So, I think that's really cool. Because their son is totally into books. And I love that. Although they've already got, they've already got, you know, traced the line to see where the, oh, hey. Please, 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 please. Yes! Okay, we got it! Yeah! Okay, I was so afraid that we weren't gonna be able to get that before. Okay, Calmer of Chaos! Yay! And we got a Twisting Rabbit Mirror. Okay, so I don't need that. I'm done with that. Okay, this one's in 10 days. Jungle Bungles and More Than a Mirage. Okay, so now that we have this done, let's go see if Jungle Bungles or More Than a Mirage got triggered. If not, I'm thinking tomorrow. Well, okay, so the first day it said 13 more days. So we've been doing this for 3 or 4 days. I want to say 3. It probably feels like 4 because the first day I was at it like the whole day. No, it's still showing Toy Story. Unless we're doing... that one? No. That is so weird. Well, just because we can. I thought for sure that once we got the whole memory, that it was gonna trigger the next part. Huh. Okay, I am so glad that they have not put any paw prints in that little corral right there. Although I think it's a little weird that we have... Oh. Okay, I have not seen the Toy Story with Bonnie. So when he goes, it's like we stepped into Bonnie's imagination. I don't quite understand that. But I think it's interesting that this is a corral. And it's got a little house, but then it's got penguins and turtles and elephants. And butterflies. You know, I don't get it. But it's okay, I don't need to get it. You know, I feel like once we got done with this one, it should trigger the next one, but maybe it'll show up tomorrow. Because, I was thinking that maybe it was one of those things where, you know, where it's like 3 days for the one event, and then you know, but I'm hoping it'll be okay, you know, that we can do the rest of the stuff. That, you know, like, I open it up tomorrow and Jungle Bungles or Not a Mirage will be ready. Was it Not a Mirage? Oh, hey! I've got 2 people watching. Hi, people. Hi, viewers. I'm about to end the stream though and do Minecraft next because that was the only other thing on my list. Usually I only do one game.
As they say in Monstrapolis.
Usually I only do one game a video, but Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy only take about an hour. And if I ever figure out how to download oh, More Than a Mirage. That's what it is. More Than a Mirage. If I ever figure out how to download pictures onto my computer again, then okay, so somebody said that he likes that somebody brought Christmas into the picture. So I'm hoping that if he sees this, he'll like my picture. One of my favorite videos is Tangled, and I actually meant to get the picture back there, so I might go and take this again. But I do have a companion, Cheshire Cat, but I don't know if anybody's going to be able to see that. And I didn't have the gloves yet, so I might have to go back there and, back in there and, although I went and took all that from the suggestions in the You know, when you go in to figure out what you need to do for your dream snap, I went and coziness beyond the stars. So I claimed the 50, but I'm sorry, I'm voting for R2. Oh, the other one had R2, but that one had R2, like, more prominent. Neither. I'm sorry. Really? Besides the fact that I think nobody was going to vote for theirs. You know, really, neither. I don't know, I like both of these. I mean, I like that one better. But this one's got the hollow thing. I didn't even think to put in the hollow thing. I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called, so I'm hoping I'm not offending the Star Wars fans because I know it's not a holodeck. I know that. Okay, so she's got R2D2. She's got beds, but neither one of them screams create a serene corner in a galaxy far, far away. I'm sorry. Neither does that. Oh no. So I like that one because it's spacey, but this looks kind of cozy, serene. Like they actually saw the movie, you know. Okay, if I don't vote for this one, I'm gonna be upset with myself. But just because it's, you know, bright shot doesn't mean that I should vote for it. But I do like it, so. What is she wearing? Okay, she looks like she's wearing probably the red shorts. Because I don't remember us having brown shorts. But she's wearing the newspaper jacket. I don't get it. Okay, but how's that cozy? I, uh, I don't understand how that's cozy. And that is not a galaxy far, far away. That is Monstropolis. So, I'm gonna vote for that one, but really, no. So that one reminded me of a Monsters episode. I think episode 1. Oh, I gotta vote for that. I think their very first episode, and it's called The Munsters, and it's a 1950s TV show, I think, if I remember correctly. See, that I thought was pretty cool. I'm dressed like Mrs. Incredible. My squirrel is, Incredible Squirrel, and it had Vanellope. Although Vanellope may have been what was seen instead of the squirrel. I just couldn't get the squirrel to stay in a good spot. Ew, I don't know what that was all about. Anyway, so we'll hop on here a little bit later just to see what happens. Probably off camera unless I actually find that something has happened. But my guess is that Jungle Bungles will start tomorrow or the next day. And that More Than a Mirage will start 3 or 4 days after that. So, it's just a guess. I have no idea. And I don't have enough to get any of this stuff. Unless they majorly discounted one of these. Of course they didn't. Now, I hope that is going to be the 10% off that it is. Because I think it was $2,500 or something like that before. But if not, that'll be okay too. Now, let's see if we can do this without having problems. Save game. Last save. Now. Last time we tried this, it didn't work. Okay, upload successfully. And just so everybody knows, streaming friendly mode is on and replaces copyrighted music from the game. I don't say that for me and the viewers. I say that for the people who may or may not think that I got copyrighted material. Okay, so please go on Amazon and check out my books. They are about $20 each, except for Adopted Coral, because it's only $6. $6. That's U.S. money, United States money. I don't know how much it is for other countries, but I do finally have, and I do have a new bank account thing. It's one of those digital bank accounts. But anyway, it's really cool. And I should have $7.30 in there if I can figure out what the heck I used as my password. I'm hoping I wrote it down. Anyway, hi Bobby. Hi sweetheart. I just noticed she's down a lot further than she usually is. That's so cool. Anyway, I think most or all of my books are $20, and I only get about $5 from that. But at least it's $5, and the only thing I used to make that $5 is electricity. So I think it's pretty dang cool. Anyway, so you should find type in Tina Rash Books. TINARASHBOOKS. And in Amazon. The Amazon search line. And it should be all good. Anyway, you should find Pirate's Daughter, Esperanza's Party, Misfortune, Hard Times, The Island, and Adopted Coral. Esperanza's Party and The Island go directly together. Esperanza's Party, and then The Island happens right after that. It's like if you were watching it's like if you're watching a movie, I guess. I was gonna say a TV show, but that doesn't quite work. Well, I guess it would be like if you were watching a TV show, but it was like a 2-part episode, except for that this would be like a mini series. So, like, there's gonna be Esperanza's Party, The Island. Both of those are published right now. And then there'll be Lessons in Love, that's directly after The Island. Test in Love, directly after Lessons. Caught. And then Solitary. And then I can't remember what the next book is. But anyway, and I hope you're having a great day. Know that you are enough. You are important. You do matter. There's nothing you cannot solve or handle. Even work in school. And the loss of one of your favorite kitty cats. Literally out in, she passed away on the 23rd of January, Coral. And, I still get over emotional about that. We had her since she was a little itsy bitsy kitten. She wasn't even 2 pounds yet. And, you just don't get over that you don't have that cat anymore. It's almost like, you've had your kid for 16 years or 18 years, whatever it was. And then all of a sudden, they crashed their car into a tree and they're no more, It's almost like that. That actually did happen to somebody I know. And I hope they don't get upset that I use that scenario. I didn't use anybody's names. Anyway, hey, I just noticed that says pirate out there in the bottom right hand corner. That's cool. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get off of this game and go to Minecraft, and I don't know how long we're gonna be on there, but I'm not gonna be streaming the whole time. Hopefully. It was kind of funny yesterday. My sister, got on, and then we were in the Disney World Minecraft all day long. So, you be nice to your cousin. You be nice. Sam was in my lap, and then he hopped down. And very early this morning, at like 5 o'clock! Sorry. Stop it. Hold on, gotta take care of a situation. You go to your room until you can behave yourself. Yes, I send my cat to his room. Don't let him bully you. I'm not saying use your claws. I'm just saying don't let him bully you. Okay. Anyway, it was kind of cool because I was only going to be on there for like another hour or whatever. And then we ended up on Disney World Minecraft. I thought that was so cool. Somebody built Disney World, and they, made the rides work and everything, and then all of a sudden, my sister's like, hey, the Tron ride! And I'm like, what are you talking about? The Tron ride isn't there. So I ended up having to delete that world and get it again, and then all of a sudden I could go on the Tron ride too. So I thought that was really cool. And we're waiting for Monday. This is Saturday. We're waiting for Monday so I can go on Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters and Space Mountain and something else. I can't think of its name right now, but there was something else. Astro Orbiter or something like that. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you in the next stream or video, which will be in about a minute.